I am not sure whether Kenyans will have the patience to wait for another 3 years. Because the last 2 years have been almost like hell on earth. So if you think that another 3 years is remaining, it's going to be tough. And the resilience of the people of Kenya is going to be tested. And if Kenya Kwanza does not change the trajectory of this economy, you will see people going back to the streets. I think they are going to bring another finance bill in January 2025. That will be the test if the people of Kenya are angry enough to come out, or they will allow William Ruto do whatever he wants to do. We must understand what they've done. They've simply reduced the circulation of money in the economy. So even if the price of unga has come down to 100 bob, you don't have that 100 bob. You can't access it. It's still hard to come by. So that is what they've done. So they've not reduced anything. They've mopped up, they've borrowed at high rates, and they've taking up all the money that's circulating in the economy. People cannot access the money. Gachagua should be happy that is now been excused from the failures of Kenya Kwanza. Maybe in future, we will not be saying that Gachagua was part of the people who caused us pain. We will forgive him. The problem of this nation today is the economy. And we invite anybody who desires to occupy these offices to tell us what is their belief, what is their strength, what is their position on the economy. Are they able to understand the problem and articulate it and tell the people a tangible solution to that economic pain? As we have said it, the elephant in the room is odious debt. They are taking illegal debts and they are coming to force Kenyans to get money out of their pockets to pay for those illegal debts. As we are saying, we will not pay for any debt that was taken illegally. And we have the courage and the conviction not to pay it. The Kenyan people will decide if they want to pay it. As we are saying, don't pay. Won't pay, can't pay. Our debt stock today is 11 trillion. Of that 11 trillion, how much of it was passed by Parliament? And how much of that did the money come into Kenya? If the money not come into Kenya, why should I ask Kenyans to pay for it? The people who took the money should pay for it. The banks should deal with their own problems. Why did they do due diligence? Why did they take this money? Can't pay, won't pay. And look at everybody else in the political scene. Who can take such a strong position and commitment that they will not pay this illegal debt? What is legal, we will pay. What is illegal, what is odious, the Nibandia, will not pay. And once you get a relief on the debt, then even the people must feel it in their pockets. Because now I will not have the appetite to collect more taxes from your pockets. I will not have the appetite to increase taxes, charges, and levies. Fuel should come down to 8% VAT, not 16% as it is today. We should not be raising pay as you earn at 35% or 32% or 30% for some people. We should give people the relief that comes with not paying the illegal odious debt that William Ruto has been taking.
There is this rumor that Waiter is next, is the one to be impeached next. What do you think?
Those Kenya Kwanzas, they're eating each other, we celebrate. We'll be ready with our popcorns if we're tired, because what does served? You don't see him serving the people of Kenya in that particular office. Everything he does it to the service of William Ruto. If he decides to eat him for breakfast, we'll take our seats and enjoy the show. I am not sure whether Kenyans will have the patience to wait for another 3 years. Because the last 2 years have been almost like hell on earth. So if you think that another 3 years is remaining, it's going to be tough. And the resilience of the people of Kenya is going to be tested. And if Kenya Kwanza does not change the trajectory of this economy, you will see people going back to the streets like they've done before. And next time, if people go back to the streets, I'm telling you, there'll be a revolution in this country. Because this pain is too much. It is causing people to lose their lives, people are losing opportunities, and people are wasting their productive years. Because if you are between age 24 to age 45, and these are your most productive years, you're not able to engage in active production. When will you ever even have social security in retirement? You are wasted years. So it means your entire life has been wasted. So the next 3 years is going to be a very tough period, because William Ruto has already promised he wants to raise tax like they charge in Japan. So he wants to raise the Japanese tax, but not provide the Japanese services to the people of Kenya. These Kenyans don't have money in their pockets. What will they do? Just like when they brought the finance bill 2024, the people went to parliament, 90% said no, in fact 100% said no, don't increase, they increased. People went to the streets, and I think they are going to bring another finance bill in January 2025. That will be the test if the people of Kenya are angry enough to come out, or they will allow William Ruto to do whatever he wants to do. For example, you must understand what they've done. They've simply reduced the circulation of money in the economy. So even if the price of unga has come down to 100 bob, you don't have that 100 bob. You can't access it. Still hard to come by. So that is what they've done. So they've not reduced anything. They've mopped up, they've borrowed at high rates, and they've taking up all the money that's circulating in the economy. People cannot access the money. So if you want to know an economy is stable, you only test it in the pockets of the people. People don't have money. People are struggling to get even 100 Kenya shillings per day. That is the problem. So don't tell us about semantics, don't show us graphs. Just ask us, do we have money in our pockets? If the answer is no, then the economy is not stable. If we have jobs, do we have jobs? You saw people queuing, over 10,000 Kenyans queuing for 3,000 jobs in Qatar. They are not even told what job they are going to do, but they are queuing. People are desperate to leave this country to go and look for jobs outside. Not because they want to go to, but just because there are no opportunities here. Many of our people are qualified from colleges, universities, tertiary institutions, are not able to get jobs that are commensurate with their qualifications. That is a problem. It is nonsense to increase the term of a president to 7 years. Kenyans want service. Kenyans don't want a lord over them. We are not looking for a king to lead us. And that thing will be rejected at the referendum. If members of parliament think they can pass it, we invite them to bring it to the referendum because it must go to a referendum. We hope they pass it in parliament and bring that bill to the people. It will be flawed early in the morning. In fact, they will lose that badly. We've been waiting for an opportunity of a referendum so that we can show Kenya Kwanza where the true feelings of the people of Kenya are today. Thank you.